Today we have a special opportunity. My mom is coming over to teach us how to make chicken chow mein. And this is something that I've watched her make when we were growing up in the house, and it's a meal that we've always enjoyed and never really understood why restaurants don't make chow mein this way.
You're supposed to have a big pot of boiling water to facilitate
What,
things.
waiting for you?
Yeah.
I didn't know when you were going to be here.
I told you, 12:20.
What time is it?
12:22.
I should keep it, bring it to a boil and keep it at low simmer until we get there.
Yeah, that's not how it's going down. We're gonna start boiling now.
Uh-oh, just add.
We have to be very sure that we get everything that she does, because what she'll do is say something's super easy, and then there'll be a twist to what she does. So we got to keep our eye on her.
We have 1 pound of Chinese noodles. It's about the size of spaghetti, kind of flat, so it's kind of like linguine. And fresh, of course, is best. Open the package and break up the noodles. Separate them, because otherwise it would be just a big clump you'll be boiling. I am using chicken thighs because I like chicken thighs, but you can use chicken breast, of course, if you want.
And you chopped it all up
And I have sliced them
into bite size.
Into bite-sized slices.
Okay.
We have an onion, and we're going to use half of it. And we have 2 stalks of celery. We have, this is for garnish, so I don't consider that important. Shiitake mushrooms, which come in a dry state and has to be reconstituted in hot water for about an hour or 2, depending. Oh. Bean sprouts. We need about 2 cups of that. Washed, rinsed. We have bok choy. This is from an Asian market, but it's pretty hard to find in your local markets. So just use what they call the Shanghai choy, bok choy. They'll be fine. We need oil, of course.
What kind of oil is this?
This is just Western vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
And we have soy sauce. My favorite brand is Silver Swan. So I have it in this bottle marked Kiko Man.
Oh, you put your own in there?
Yeah.
Nice, tricky.
And we're going to need cornstarch to make the gravy.
All right.
We're going to make a noodle pancake. This is what's taking the longest time. So we have, could you put that back to a boil?
Bring it back up.
Yeah. And where's the salt?
How's it going?
Wendy.
I got all these done, you know. That took me about 2 minutes. This thing's easy. I only got 4,000 pieces to go.
All right, we're putting 2 tablespoons of salt into the boiling water.
Yes. You must, when you cook pasta, always put lots of salt.
Okay, it's in there. Now it's boiling.
Okay, now we're going to put in the,
Put this in?
yeah,
Now?
yeah, bring this over. So,
Just drop it in?
yeah. And toss that in.
I'm stirring the noodles right now. How long is this going to cook?
It does not even come back to a boil. In fact, you can like rinse, you can pour it out now.
Wait, so we get the water to a boil, we put the noodles in, and we don't let it come back to a boil.
Right.
It's almost okay, so we turn that off.
I did, I think.
Yep, you got it. Okay, and now
And then we're going to pour it in there. And hopefully this will be warm by then. Do not rinse.
Do not rinse it.
I should have done that sooner.
So you want to warm this up
Yeah,
as you're boiling.
but that's all right because we can do other things. Okay, you can rinse this.
What? What do you need? Huh?
Turn the TV on.
What are you trying to? What do you want to watch the game? Golf.
Golf, because it's how's the cooking in there? I'm getting hungry.
I'm starving.
Hey Wendy, there's stuff going on over here. She started pouring soy sauce on the noodles without us knowing.
And oil.
How much soy sauce did you pour on there?
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon soy sauce. I can't for the life of me remember what else I'm supposed to put in. Where's my recipe?
Here, do you need it? Here. You want this? All right, so I'm gonna start cutting the celery. Like this? What's that?
Yeah. Come on. When your skillet is warm, throw in some oil.
What? How much oil? How much oil did you put in there?
They say a thin layer.
A thin layer.
Yeah, so it's like a tablespoon.
Okay, so this is warmed up. Thin layer of vegetable oil.
Yes.
Vegetable oil.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, now we're gonna put the noodles in there.
Yeah.
The noodles which have been oiled in soy sauce behind our back. Right
Now
here.
we have to declump.
See, what happened was the noodles got clumpy when we pulled them out of the water and strained them. They just sat there and got clumped. So now my mom is trying to declump them
They will declump.
while my dad's watching golf. All right, so you kind of spread it out over the...
spread it out. What is this on?
It's this one here. It's on 4.5.
And what's the maximum?
High, 6.5.
Okay. But this should be okay. What we're looking for is the bottom layer, the bottom, or the first layer, to get kind of brown and succulent looking.
Brown.
Okay, you have that. Okay.
Yeah, now what else? Should
While we're doing that,
Onion?
yeah, cut it in half, lengthwise.
This way?
Yeah.
Really? So not this
No,
way.
lengthwise. Okay, peel it.
Should I cut these ends off?
Pick a half and peel it.
Should I take the ends off?
Yeah. What you do is slice it this way.
Okay, like...
No, like. This is Chinese style.
Oh.
Like about 1/4 inch. Next will be the mushrooms. What you do is squeeze them, leaving the water in here.
Oh. Okay.
Take off the stem. Just cut it out. No, don't do it that way. You're gonna hurt yourself. Go like this.
Oh, like, okay.
And you add more oil as necessary if the noodle pancake gets too stuffed.
Oh, it looks like
or
it's...
whatever.
Yeah, you're getting some good brown on there.
Yep.
Do you want the brown?
Yeah,
Yeah?
that's what it's all about.
Crispy.
And brown means crispy.
Here's the remnants of the desiccation. So, Mom, how much water did you put in here to
I put
desiccate?
1 1/4, so I should have 1 cup in there.
1 cup of water. See, these
Mushroom
are
water.
These are the details.
Shiitake water.
So you pour in 1 cup of warm water,
I would put in 1 1/4 cup of hot water.
1 1/4 cup of hot water. All right, so I'm done with the mushrooms. Are we supposed to be marinating the chicken?
Yes.
Oh, how?
Oh, just throw in Throw in 2 tablespoons oil. 2 tablespoons soy. Do you have any dry sherry?
No.
You run the Scottish.
2 tablespoons of soy.
Yeah.
How about any oil?
1 teaspoon oil. And 1 teaspoon cornstarch.
This is what we got?
All mixed up?
No.
Mix it all up. Oh, that looks like a lot of soy sauce.
That was 2. How much was I supposed to put in? I put in 2 tablespoons.
Oh, I think it's supposed to be 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons, not
Yeah.
tablespoons.
You have a written recipe.
Now we need to clean up the bok choy.
Okay, that is, we have to trim the bottom. We always trim the bottom of our veggies.
We haven't washed that yet.
No. I like to take out the front, the outer pieces, because sometimes they're kind of raggedy. And I like to trim.
Mom, I think this is too hot. It's kind of burning.
It is?
Yeah. Look. It's okay?
Okay, just keep flipping it over, so that. And separate out the pieces that aren't hitting the. Yeah. And this is ready to be just sitting warehouse somewhere.
Okay.
This is the right front.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, what is that one?
Not back, right here.
Okay, let's just put that on warm.
Move it over.
Let's give it another few minutes because we can maybe try to brown that.
All right, but how long are we? How do we know when we're done here? How is there?
When
a
it's
time?
about brown as crisp as you want, about 8 minutes.
Did you get a shot of the? Oh yeah. Okay, 8 minutes. All right, let's move on.
Okay, so I've cut off the top half of the choy, and what we're going to do is, I like to quarter it because in a restaurant it's so hard to eat because they leave it whole.
Yeah. So, we're gonna keep these leaves,
Oh yeah, that's the best
Oh.
part.
right?
Then I cut. Well, this one's so small, I would just cut this in quarters.
Like this.
Yeah.
Am I gonna let them soak in there?
Throw them into the water. Go swish.
Like this.
Yeah. Okay, now clean off the water. And put it in here.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to make the final solution. In a tiny little container, we're going to put in
A bowl.
anything smaller.
This.
Yeah. Put in, what did I say here? 2 tablespoons cornstarch.
2 tablespoons.
Yes.
That's a lot. Right?
Yeah, but we don't just throw it in. We put it in judiciously. 1 teaspoon soy.
Okay.
And a 1/4 cup water.
1/4 cup.
I must get you some more practical things.
Here it is. 1/4 cup.
I mean, the Russian nesting dolls are not going to work in a real kitchen.
That was a gift. All right, mix it up.
Stir well.
Really, it's really
This
like.
is your gravy solution. This is your gravy thickening solution. You will see how it all comes together.
It's really clumpy in there.
You know, it's supposed to mix it well and declump, especially the cornstarch. Otherwise, you'll be eating little puffs of cornstarch.
So we got the noodles over here. They're sitting on low. They're all cooked up. We got all
We just want to keep them warm.
gravy and all the stuff all ready to go. We got this one ready for the chicken.
We need to lubricate the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do this.
Okay.
You're gonna put this in there and you're gonna stir fry.
I don't really know what that means, but I'll just put this in here.
Spread it out when you do that. Yeah, but you don't have to like keep doing it right away. You just want to spread it out a little bit and let the heat get a chance to hit the chicken. If you keep moving it, nothing is.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So you can put the bowl away and stuff like that.
Just move
You
it
don't
around.
have to stand here and keep working it. Okay, now, when this is about 3/4 done, we're going to throw in the mushrooms.
What do you mean by 3/4 done? What does that mean?
It's like almost ready.
Like, is it so you don't see any pink, or what?
Well, that's hard to say because we marinated in soy. But let's say after 5-6 minutes, it's practically done. Okay, but we're going to cook it some more.
Okay.
So,
Ready?
yeah. So we want to do this. Okay, now the rest.
All of it?
Yeah.
Bok choy?
No, the aromatics.
The aromatics.
I think we have too many onions.
Should we take out the middle?
I think we should take out some of the onion. These onions are getting bigger and bigger at the store.
Yeah. So you take these out? These are gone?
Yeah.
Now, wait, do you want me to cut this so that these will detach? Or do you
No,
want
they'll detach when you throw them in. Okay, then we're going about soy.
So it's all kind of timing, right? I mean, like, you don't want to overcook the onions or the celery. So these are the stages, I guess, right?
Yeah. And you really don't want to overdo the bean sprouts. That's why I put them in very last minute. Okay, now we have, this isn't quite as soft as I like it, but then I like my...
What do you mean soft? Like, how do you know? Like, it's supposed to be soft?
Well, I mean, some people like their choy real mushy. Some people like it crispy, kind of,
We like it crispy,
Okay, then.
right?
Okay, then now, the bean sprouts. Put in about 2 cups, because I think you have more over there.
2 cups?
Yeah, just put 2 handfuls. No, never mind that.
What do you think about that?
That's pretty good. Okay, now.
All right, that's starting to look pretty good.
Now comes the juice.
The juice. The mushroom sauce. All right.
Okay, let's cover it for...
Cover it for how long?
I would say 5 minutes.
5
Most.
minutes.
5 minutes max.
All right, I'm setting a timer for 4. Can we talk a little bit about the Crispies? That was the original recipe that you learned from. Did it tell you to burn the noodles, or is that something?
It's not burned. It's
Well-
supposed to be like that.
That's what the recipe says.
Well, until I didn't say charred, but it's not charred.
But I thought that the Crispies were something that Leah and I, your siblings,
My children.
children, demanded. Right? I mean, we used to be more Crispies, more Crispies. I don't think originally you would do the Crispies. It would just be kind of like how it is in a restaurant where it's, you know, all just kind of boiled.
Oh no, I always made chow mein like this.
With the Crispies?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that goes.
It's only been in a minute and 30 seconds.
Okay, I think it's enough. Let's check.
All right.
You're dripping on the rug.
I don't know. I think it's done. I don't know.
What are you basing that on?
Just looks.
Oh yeah, it looks done to me. Looks good. Looks the bok choy. Look, you don't want to cook it too much longer.
Okay, so what we have to do here now is gauge.
You made a little bit of a hole there. I noticed.
I made a little well in the middle, and what we're going to do is put in the stirred up cornstarch slurry is what they call it, and stir it in, and we'll see how thick it gets.
Because that's supposed to thicken it up. It's going to thicken up the sauce, right?
You want to thicken it up to a nice consistency, but not gloppy.
All right.
But you don't want it too watery either.
Right. So this is kind of
So this
user
is-
preference.
So this is kind of like too watery for my taste. So I'll just put in
Woo woo.
a little more.
Oh, now we're talking. Now it's getting a little. Should we turn it down a little bit?
We can do that. Is this it?
Yep, that's one.
Like this?
You just turned it off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's off. Okay, so it's off.
There. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that looks
Because
good.
if it's too gloppy,
No, I think that's
I could
perfect.
put in what is it?
Water.
Water. Okay, let's get this. Let's move this out. Okay,
Yeah.
take one.
Okay.
Now just put as much stuff as you think is appropriate on this.
Pour that on
No.
into here.
That's how I do it. Now in a restaurant, they would just leave all the stuff on top,
Yeah.
and then you have to go mix it yourself. And of course, it's more impressive when they put all the stuff on top. It looks like a lot of stuff, which this is.
Yeah.
But realistically, there's enough for another quarter pound of noodles. But we can put it all in here if you want.
Sure, why not? Mmm. It's really good.
He sounds sincere.
Yeah. Really good.
Nice. Nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
Any other adjectives?
It's the sauce is perfect. Maybe a little glommy. Could have been a little tiny bit waterier. But everything's cooked to perfection. The the vegetables are crisp. You hear that? The chicken is cooked but yet tender. It's amazing. And the noodles are the Crispies are just that is the what?
The bomb.
You're, you're eating the whole plate.
And the noodles.
And no one else is getting to eat.
Noodles with the Crispies. I mean, that's where it's all at.
Serve us. The bok choy is the way I like it. Still with some substance. A little crunch. Not crunch really, but a little something there for your teeth to nude.
3-0, Jay.
Guys.
Dad, hold on. 3-0.
Hey, where's the chicken?
It's in there.
Oh, thanks.
That's what we want to know, Dad. How is it?
It needs a little soy sauce.
I'm gonna shut this off.
But it's good. It's crispy.
And I need a napkin.
Good taste, actually. Really good. Not the shiitake mushrooms don't overpower anything. Chicken's done to a turn.
To a turn.
What does that mean, Dad? To a turn.
Perfect.
The videographer. Let's see. The newly. She's just become. What are you? A carnivore?
Yeah. Well, I'm an omnivore. Mmm. Mmm.
She's been watching Food Network.
Mmm. Mmm.
I finished mine. It was great. I even had a little second helping.
Me too.
But what's for dessert?
I forgot dessert. We need another cooking class. What
Not-
desserts could you make? Can we make?
Oh,
Can you
orange
teach us?
slices and fortune cookie.
And custard.
What more do you want?